hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are we all doing? Noodles are cooking and it was a good day in the office. Fantastic. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Hang on a sec, this seems very, very loud in my ears. 2 seconds, I just need to make sure that things aren't happening that shouldn't be. No, it's all coming. Is it? Is it? Is it all coming through? Yes. Scuffed already. I was messing around earlier today with sound settings, trying to make things a bit better, but that sounds like it's coming through my ears very loud, so hopefully it's okay for you. Hello Kerry, hello Phil. Van is lurking. Hopefully you've had good days, you've had a good day in the office, Kerry, that's good stuff. Phil, hopefully you are enjoying Landan and it's not kicking your ass. The boys are no doubt keeping you busy, busy, busy. Hi Tara, how are you? Hopefully you're having a good day. Your day's just really starting. Here's Dan as well. Hi, hi. Everybody's in. Nice wee chill day. Thank you, mate. Great stuff. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yes, I have to say my start back to work has been pretty chill. Pretty chill, let's say. As I say, the guys that I work with haven't really come back yet, so I've had a couple of days of just being able to clear my feet and get set up ready for action. So that's very good. Really enjoying that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else there is to say tonight. I thought I'd start a wee bit earlier because I just had the opportunity to. Today was the first day that the boys were allowed to come upstairs in our house. No, I have to say, 2 seconds, I need to put this down a little bit. I shouldn't have fiddled with that because it's beginning to annoy me in my ears. It's like phone jacker. I'm now beginning to hear things. Yeah, the boys went upstairs. Remind me in a second to come back to you, Kerry. Yeah, the boys came upstairs today for the first time. They were allowed to come upstairs, so they were pretty good, I have to say. Didn't run about, didn't pee anywhere, so 10 out of 10 for that. Didn't pull anything out. To anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about the 2 dogs, which I call the boys, or the toxic twins. I'm not talking about toddlers or anybody else that might be in the building. So yeah, they came up, rattled around a bit. Only slight concern is they seem slightly fascinated by the stairs, and it took them a couple of goes just to get sorted out, if you like. But now they're quite confident on the stairs. They seem to think that the best thing in the world to play on is the stairs, which obviously is not great for their legs at 6 months. They shouldn't be running up and down and up and down and up and down. Oh Phil, I'll need to send you pictures. I'll send you them on Discord or whatever. No, not Discord, Insta, so you can see them. 6 months they're just coming up to. 2 Sprocker pups. So yeah, they're doing well. Aussie and Rocket they are. It's funny how they change personality almost daily. Rocket was maturing slightly faster than Aussie and was pushing envelopes, but he's now sort of reined that back in, and Aussie's now got to the same point he was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. So he's now beginning to push the envelope a little bit when he's out on walks and wanting to disappear under fences and run free. Whereas we're sort of shouting them back and making sure that they are very good. They come back almost instantly, but there is going to be an occasion where they just decide that we're going for the run anyway, stuff you mum and dad. So to that end, I have actually ordered a couple of Apple AirTags to attach to their harnesses, so that if they do actually run away, then I know exactly where they've gone. So I'm hoping that works. I believe other people have done that as well. So yes, so they're doing well, and hopefully that will allow me a bit more freedom during the working day. I won't have to go up and down because I prefer to be at this desk in my battle station. Yeah, I've seen him on your Insta stories, Ian the cat. Fantastic. I quite like animals with human names. Some of them are quite funny. Yeah, so it's been interesting day, but as I say, I prefer to sit in my battle station and have my big monitors while I'm doing my work, as opposed to working off the rubbishy laptop screen downstairs while I'm looking after them. So hopefully tomorrow, when my partner starts back to work, it'll be a dawn of a new era, and they'll come up and lie in the room with me, and we'll see how they go. I don't think they'll ever get to a point where we're seeing them regularly on stream for a bit, because we're still keeping them in crates downstairs at night. And they do go to bed quite early. They go to bed voluntarily round about 9:30, 10:15, which fits in with my partner's sleeping habits. She's up early in the morning, so she tends to go to bed reasonably early. So the boys take themselves to their bed. She comes up the stairs, reads her book, and that's it. So that's why I tend to get a wee bit quieter towards the end of the stream, when I'm trying not to speak too loudly. So yes, and Kerry, no, I'm not getting packages anymore. I mean, obviously we're kind of past Christmas, but no, I'm not getting packages anymore. I think I knocked one back and my partner knocked one back, and I think I took one in right before Christmas. I think it was probably Christmas Eve, because I felt a bit bad about turning it away at that point. And it was only a very small one that you could potentially hold in one hand, so I thought I'd be being very mean if I turned that away. So I think we may have got to the end of that problem, which is good. I don't mind every now and again taking something in, but when it starts to be consistent every sort of second or third day, certainly at peak times, it's a bit of a pain in the bum. So, yeah, that's that. The other thing is that I think I've found a game. I'm not sure if we'll finish this tonight. I'm kind of hoping we will, but if not, we can obviously pick it up later. But I think I've found a game for next week. It's a game called Partum Artifacts, and it was one of those it's one of those that I was just I was scouring the internet for something completely unrelated, and stumbled across a comment which led to a bit of a down the rabbit hole, which led to me finding this game, and it, by all accounts, it's an absolute banger. I think it's a bit more Payne's Creek Killings type of thing, where there's very little clue given to what you're supposed to be doing. You're just sort of dumped in a place and with a serial killer, and you have to try and work out where the serial killer has been operating and who it is, etc, etc. So that sounds right up our street. So yeah, I'm thinking, see if I can do this. I've never done this on stream, so if it all goes horribly wrong, it's yeah, I'll try and play the trailer. So as I say, if this goes horribly wrong, then it's oh, there you go, straight away the chat's in the wrong place. Okay, so let's try and have a look at this. I might get this very badly wrong. For some reason it's not working. 2 seconds. No, there we go here. I did worry about that. Go with the visuals anyway. I did worry about that. That it wouldn't particularly because I hadn't tried that before. Anyway, there we go. That's what I think we shall play next week. Kerry's immediately excited. That's good. Good. Sorry that the sound didn't come through there. I haven't quite worked out how to do some of this stuff, because I rarely ever do it or need to do it. But I thought, actually, when I came across it, I thought, well, I'll just share that with everybody and see what they think. But the visuals look very, very strong. So, yeah. And just in terms of the rest of the week, we will pick up on Friday with our usual indie horror night. It promises to be a bit of a banger, I have to say, even though I say it myself. I got a game called Graveyard Shift, which looks unbelievably good. So we'll see how that goes. A demo of a game called The Event, which again looks pretty cool. A game from Itch called Buckshot Roulette, which is absolutely mental, which I have played off stream because I just wanted to get into it and have a look at it. It could take 10 minutes, it could take 20 minutes. It's a bit of a... It's like Russian roulette with a shotgun, but there's twists to it, so it's interesting. And then if we have time, because I think the event demo and the Buckshot Roulette might take about 15-20 minutes each, something like that. Graveyard Shift should be about an hour and a half. And then if we get through that, then we will have a look at the demo for Scene Investigators, which is the new game from the Paynes Creek Killings devs. Now, the game's already out, but I think you can still play the demo. So I'll leave that one to the end because it's not quite the same. The other ones are sort of pure horror, if you like. Scene Investigators is more procedural, if you like. It's more, you end up in a room and you have to work out from the crime scene who did what and submit your answers. So that looks fun. Yes, so it should be a good night. Friday's going to be a good night. Do not miss that one if you can. Right, having said all that, having teased you enough with everything I've just said, we should really get on with Conarium, which I am absolutely loving, I have to say. I'm finding, I know there's not a huge amount of action to it, but I'm finding just the piecing together of everything and the story is the way this is going is absolutely brilliant. It's scratching the Lovecraftian itch within me, so... and I love the fact that it's very directly... Jeez, referencing. That gets me every time. It's directly referencing...
Play it cool.
The Lovecraft stories and tales, so... I never expected it to be quite that loud. I remembered to switch it across, which is good. Right, I did actually turn this down. I did turn it down. Earlier. I'll knock it down a little bit more again. If it's too quiet when we get into it, then just give us a shout and we shall. Right. So, last time we woke up where it appeared to be underwater, but then it didn't appear to be underwater. We wandered around a load of rooms, found some keys, opened things up. It seemed to be some massive... let's see when we go into the game, because sometimes the actual loading screen can be quite loud. In fact, I'll do that now, so it takes the environmental stuff out the back. Yeah, so, yeah, we found a heap of keys, opened up a heap of rooms and found that we seem to be part of a medical type experiment. And there's a lot of things that are tying back to Lovecraftian mythos. And we now seem to be down in the depths of a cave, and we've found we've got submarines to go even deeper into the water to try and find out what's happening. Is this an ancient race that's visited us and given us specific powers, or It's all very, very interesting, and I'm loving the aesthetic, I'm loving the sound design, and I'm also loving the fact that it is very, very, very tied to the Cthulhu mythos, etc. So let's get into this. Call yourself a fan. That's terrible. I forgot to do your thing as well, didn't I? Would I like to get on the submarine? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. I'm still not sure what this thing on my left hand is either. I've not had to use it yet, which seems a bit bizarre that I've gone this far into the game and not actually used something that's been on my hand the whole time. Okay, so we can look around, move back, forwards and backwards, steer left and right, ascend and descend. Okay. Okay, that's quite cool. Oh, so I'm supposed to actually be looking. Interesting. Oh God. How do you turn? Or steer? This might not go well. I hadn't appreciated. Let's go slow. It was very close. Yeah, we've not heard any of that. It's very difficult to see, actually. Maybe we should be descending. Right, as we're in a submarine. Oh, look, here's some... That's quite a weird control mechanism, because on the same stick as you've got the controls, you've got the forward and back for the power. So it's constantly changing, but you can't actually see that. You can't see the dial as to whether you're up or... Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Right, I'm not sure we're actually doing this particularly well. Right, let's have a look at this. Submarine schematics. Follow the lights. Okay, right, so that's the point of the exercise then. Control room, watertight end. Oh, so we can actually get up. Can we? No. Okay, right, fine. I would suggest... At this point in time, I just seem to be stopped. So can I not go any further there? Okay, I've backed myself right into a corner here. Right, let's go then. Why can't I... Why am I not moving? Okay, we're off. Interesting. Every time I try and look down, I'm slowing down, and I don't mean to. It's mad. Right, okay, we're getting there. If I could just get a steady pace, that would probably help. Whoa, look at these dudes. These massive idol things. They were weird looking. Ooh. Hi Lisa, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. We're under the water here. We're desperately trying to find... Ooh, hang on a minute. Do I need to go further down here? Am I trying to dock there, maybe? I wouldn't have thought so. It doesn't look like I can...
Kawaii.
I don't think I would have the opportunity to actually get in there. Right, let's go forward again. Oh god, this is going to be very tight. Hi Nate. Hope you're doing well. Are you not... Oh, that was very, very, very close. Oh, wait a minute. What's hitting me? I'm not enjoying the fact that it looks like the submarine's going to break in half in a minute. I can't work out whether something was actually hitting me or whether I was just very poor at navigating. I don't know whether I should be going up or down. This is a very stupid control mechanism to put this on the same stick. They've put the speed on the same stick as left and right. So every time you try and turn left and right, it speeds you up or slows you down because it's registering. It's so bad. I'm loving the guys though. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they didn't put it on like the right stick as opposed to everything on the left stick. There's also an element of me being terrible at games. Which isn't exactly helping you. I'll just be getting the hang of it when we come to the end of the piece. Oh no, up. Let's go up. We're following the lights. What's this? I don't want to hit that, obviously. How's your day been, Nate? Are you back at work yet? Just about to start a sewing project. Very interesting. I love your not till Monday. Nice. I loved your living room picture. today on the old Insta. It looked very, very chill and vibey. Absolutely. Great minds and all that. Okay, so I must be going in the right direction because I'm getting events happening, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know. The sea in general sort of scares me a little bit, I have to say. Far more so than space. Okay. No. I take it that was scripted and was supposed to happen. Go towards the light, I suppose. Whoa. Hello? We've been here. This is where we left. Whoa. This is wild. Okay. I presume we're supposed to be here now then. Okay. Maybe this is another dimension. Maybe we're going to find out more stuff because we've come to this dimension. Hidden plants of great antiquity. No, I think this is what we saw last time we were in this room. It's very strange. Yeah, that was the generated voice, output to speakers. Incoming power needs to be regulated. Main input backside. Yeah, this is all stuff that we saw last time when we started off. Except the thing was actually there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so is this before or after we started the whole process here? Things just got very strange.
Locked.
Okay. Dr. Faust, can we get into... oh, hello. Hello, sir. A phonograph cylinder of the song Chaconne in D minor by J.S. Bach. Okay, take it, I presume. I have attained a trophy.
It's stuck.
Okay, so we need a code, obviously. 4-figure code. Another phonograph. The King in Yellow. Right. Everybody keep their eyes peeled for any numbers. Anywhere. Liber Ivonus. A clock. Right, what's that? 12. It wouldn't just be as simple as 11:20. No, because it's not going to let us actually. I was wondering if it would be 12 minutes past 11, but I don't think it's going to... We obviously don't have the right thing for that because it's got a big cross in front of it. What's this? Ooh. Right, okay, there's nothing there. We can play the phonograph though and find out if there's anything on that. What's that say? Okay. Ooh. German.
2 days ago, Frank most probably could have reached the intended time period. Among all the Conarianauts, he is the most, how should I say it, gifted.
Oh, he's calling this gifted.
But unfortunately, his heart ceased beating all of a sudden. This was most unfortunate, because when he came back, he doesn't remember anything specific. I believe there is no other way than increasing the intake dosage of the mixture. Very dangerous, but this seems the only way to raise the time limit and awareness in the sessions.
Okay. So, we're still not 100% sure whether we are Frank. We seem to think that we're Frank. But... we haven't had confirmation yet. And when we met the... Okay. Well, yes, it appeared that they all got invited there under the guise of they were going to take part in a medical experiment. The power of this place, I believe, is too strong for the mind and the body. At the least, it disorients the feelings, bodily functions, and even more so the powers of judgment. Nevertheless, I didn't expect or even prepare for what happened during the session we held 2 days ago. Frank was not able to rise from the deep. Still, what strikes me the most is his contorted look and his speech when he came back to life. It was only subtle, but I was able to detect it. Doubtlessly, a revulsion of feeling was apparent in his countenance. There was something unnatural, something bizarre behind his marbled eyes. It seemed that he saw the deepest time frame we had been searching for a long time. I cannot be so sure about that, for his consciousness may have been hindering the flow of communication, but it is still highly possible. His speech, even though it was almost indiscernible, seemed awkward and foreign. The pronunciation was barbarously alien, that's a difficult word, and his diction had a curiously stilted quality. Beyond any doubt, the speaker was not Frank. I tried to speak to him, but he seemed unaware of me, kept looking at a certain point on the wall in front. What I discerned from his speech was a long-dead language that only a few people know today, myself included, Desisis. So I was the sole person who understood what he had said, and I will keep it that way until everything is settled. The past 2 nights, Frank has woken up screaming, covered in a cold sweat, unable to remember the contents of his dreams, the things that caused him to scream intensely enough to render Mr. Barlow speechless. I will consult PK about this event as soon as possible. Take care. E. Warren Ross. Yeah, so I think we do seem to... Everything seems to be pointing to the fact that we are Frank, and we've undergone this medical procedure or taken substances that have put us into this state where we have been seeing things. Okay, we can put the torch on. I'm still yet to find anything in one of these cabinets that's worth using. Okay, so this is a bit confusing now. We can't get in there, that's locked. Nothing is here. We don't appear to find the code in here. It's everything we've kind of come across thus so far has had an almost immediate solution sitting right beside it, but I don't think in this case we're going to get that. which is a bit weird. That back off. We can't look at those. I don't think I'm carrying anything from before that would allow me to put that in there. And I can't open anything there, so the only option we've got is to leave. There's two things that are locked there, and we can't use them. We can't do anything there. Another quick look around this room, just to make sure. Can we use that? No. See, this thing, from the world we came from, that was what spoke to us and told us that he was Frank, which tends to suggest that our consciousness or something has been implanted within that construct. But okay, back out again then, into the nether realms, and we'll see what happens here. Whoa, this is getting severely trippy.
Where am I? How did I get here? When?
Okay, forward we go, I suppose. Right, okay. I'm moving. I'm grooving. There's more of these marine-like idols. I said it last week, on Monday night. I still can't believe this game came out in 2016. It looks stunning. It's happening now.
To other expedition parties, is there anyone who can read me? One person is dead, and 2 others have been injured by the partial ice cave collapse. There is something here with us. Do not come through our expedition route. I repeat, do not come through our expedition route.
Yes, I read you. This is Frank. For God's sake, what happened? And please, tell me where I can find you.
Frank, do not stray from your path. We have come across something terrible. Do not come here through our expedition route, no matter what happens. It looks like this fiendish netherworld.
It's a real Vincent Price performance, this, isn't it?
Energy. An energy that is stored in curious stoneworks similar to an obelisk with crystals on top. And they are able to clear away some of the strange plants.
Dr. Faust? Dr. Faust? Oh, come on, not again. This is nonsense. I cannot understand what is going on.
You and me both. Frank, we're all lost here. We have no idea of what's going on. But I am loving Frank's wonderfully eccentric voice acting. It's fantastic. It's right up my street. The only thing I would say is you can tell that it's a non-English or actual British person that's written the script or done the voice acting. Because they're wonderfully English. And wonderfully eccentrically English. But no person in the UK would use the word right. It's root. Okay, can I push through here?
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Indeed. Now, last time we had this. We could use some light. Can we shine a torch on them?
The way ahead is blocked by this curious vegetation.
Okay, so I can't. Last time I shone a big bright light on that. I forgot to put the water in my glass before I started. Yes, we will need to play some... we need to play some Lethal Company at some point. Maybe not on stream, but... Cheers, Phil. You must save. You could always try slots and see if you can increase your money. We will at some point. I'm struggling to get time at the moment. I was speaking with Van earlier, and it's just it's time because I'm streaming 3 nights a week. Well, you should join the Discord. The guys are playing it on Discord through Discord all the time, Phil. In fact, that's where Banshee and everyone is tonight. They're all playing Lethal Company right now. Yeah, Phasmo Night as well. At some point I'll need to brush off my Phasmo pants. Did I just come from... Okay, so there's that way. Multiple routes again. Yeah, join the Discord. That's the way to go. I've forgotten. Did I come back from? This is where I've come from, isn't it? I missed that altar. Did I? Yes. Interesting. Yeah, if you join the Discord, then there's various game nights that get organised through there. Now, everybody's going to shout at me. Let me go back to chat for just 1 second. Have you got your phone handy, Phil? Oh, there you go. Well done, Kerry. Thanks very much. I was just going to jump back to the chat where you can do the thingamajig code. Okay, so yes, this is where see, because I was looking left, doing left wall strats there, I completely missed this altar. But there doesn't appear to be anything I can do with it anyway, so that's fine. No, out. Right, okay. I discovered you could also run as well. So that should get us through a little bit faster than we did last time, because we just walked everywhere. Okay, so we can... I don't know whether that's the... What's this?
Looks like something's missing here.
Yes, something's missing here.
These ivy-like plants.
Yeah, so obviously there needs to be a crystal or something that you use, which might be down that other way that we looked at. Because I think we're going to then need to beam the thing onto the... Ooh. Okay. In fact, there you go. What is this? It looks like something needs to go on there as well. What's that? Okay. So that allows us now to access this.
Looks like something's missing here.
But what is missing there? I obviously haven't found what it's looking for. Can't pick that up. That's where I've just pushed, isn't it? Is there only one of those in the room? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. I don't know, looks like these are coffins. But only some of them. One of them's got a body in? Why has only one of them got a body in it? Seems a bit suspicious. Can I do anything with it? No. That sounded all wrong. Okay. So whatever needs to go in the end of there is not in this room either. So we need to get back out of here, I presume. Can we use that for anything?
Thank you.
Cheers, Lisa. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm slightly confused now. I don't think I've missed anything. But I've obviously not picked up something that needs to go on there, which I think will then burn away all this. Because last time we encountered this ivy stuff, we turned a very brilliant beam of light on it and it made everything disappear. So I'm thinking, enjoy the lurk, Lisa. We need to find something similar that will refract the light, refract, and burn it all away. But I don't think we've missed anything on the way. There's also that. So where the hell? Okay, we're going to need to go back the way. Start from the start and see what we've potentially not picked up. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can now equip our axe. Oh, don't do that. No, equip an axe. I said before, this seems slightly ropey, using an axe to smash stone, but we'll run with it. I've found a secret. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep wanting to pull the trigger. Rotate. An ornamental object with a metallic part engraved within a sandstone rock depicting an elder thing figure in the centre. Okay, so I'm presuming that they need to go back to the altar. Okay. I can't take these with me. So these are just... Okay. Lev and I were talking about this last stream, that if we had a 3D printer, we'd print out all these things because they are cool as. Right, let's take this. And try and find more. Because I presume it's the old Zelda rule of 3 here. I think there was 3 bits on the... Just retrace steps to first principles.
As I predicted, a race reptilian in physiology lived inside these ruins after the original builders. The Elder Things left the area after some unknown cataclysmic event, now lost in an archaic and lost chapter of Earth's history. This relief depicts some reptilian creatures treating an Elder Thing with reverence. And the other relief with 4 tall figures, I believe, symbolizes empty vessels. Golems.
Oh, please don't let them chase me.
We've seen the same vessel figures depicted as assuming different roles several times in most of the murals or reliefs we've come across so far.
Okay. So we've survived that. I think I may have come here too soon. Possibly. I think...
I can't move it.
Yes.
The ice on the track is obstructing the movement.
Ah, but...
It won't budge.
It will now. After my trusty axe has battered everything to bits.
I can't budge it.
God damn it. Really? Now, can I move it?
I'm not able to move it.
Was that seriously the only thing that was stopping me from moving it? Wow, dude. Okay, so... where's the thing to actually... There must be a method whereby I can turn that to shoot down there. I would have thought, yes. No, not that way. Oh. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I thought was going to happen, but given that I can't interact with this anymore, I presume I've done the right thing. And I'm really not sure what's going to have happened through here. Maybe... things will have changed through here. I think this is where I came from in the first instance. Perhaps. Yes, because I can't go back there. And this looks vaguely familiar to where we first arrived. Okay, so... I don't think I'm any further on in terms of... Maybe we need to go back to that altar and place that thing on it. . 'Cause I take it we can't batter these, can we? No. So that's the secret bit. I feel I'm taking far too long on this. I thought I might be able to put that disc. So does that disc go in here at the end? No, not at the end. The bit. But it was looking for something. There.
Looks like something's missing here.
Yeah. Oops. Interesting. Why is that thing that I picked up not there anymore? Did I not take it? I was pretty convinced that I did take it. Okay, slightly annoying because I'm just having to backtrack to confirm things. I would have thought that should have been in my inventory. Yeah, I did take it. Okay, so that must be for the other one then. With the ivy. Potentially. Ah. Now the ivy has disappeared without me doing anything. What's this? I'll take that. I found an ornamental object. Okay. So maybe if I go and put this along here. Maybe I collect that on the way back out once I've got the whatever goodies are in here. Oh god. Oh jeez. There are those golems. Freaky. No, can't see that. Oh, I can go up there though. Is there any way I can go down here just before I follow that path? Nothing to pick up there. I can go up here. What's this? Interesting. Anything in here worth having? No, just a wee alcove. Anything in there? No. Don't fall down that big hole. And let's go. We're going to get another vision. Everything seems to be going a bit visiony. Oh god.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment.
Oh
I
god.
believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
The symbol on this stone is illegible. There's no glyph on this stone.
Okay. Is this going to be the same for all of them?
The symbol on this stone
Yeah.
is illegible. There's no glyph on this stone.
Okay. Oh. Right. Interesting. I have no idea. I can't take any of these, so I'm not entirely sure why it's letting me.
The symbol on this stone is illegible.
Okay, so there's one there and one there that we can use. Is it really going to ask me to go through every single one of these? Ah.
I don't remember this symbol. That glyph doesn't ring any bells.
Okay, hang on a minute. I am very
I
confused.
don't remember this symbol.
Okay, does that mean that I need to check each and every one of these
That glyph doesn't ring any
to find
bells. The symbol on this stone is illegible. There's no glyph on this stone. The symbol on this stone is illegible.
Right, so there's 3 there, but I don't remember any of them. Is there a way of putting the lights on in here? That would really help. Okay.
I don't remember this symbol.
This is highly strange. I can't remember picking
That
anything
glyph
up.
doesn't ring any bells.
Let's try the journal. Same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written on the oldest parchment. I believe they represent a destination towards somewhere significant. But what does it mean, the oldest parchment? Ah, that one, do we think? Okay. So does it now want me to look for some of these? Oh, jeez. That's one of them.
I don't remember this symbol.
No, it's not. Okay, this... this puzzle, if it is indeed a puzzle and can do anything with at the moment, has completely floored me. I've got no concept of... See that one on the top, that one on the right hand side, with the 3 little dots and the 2 lines down the sides, is that one. So I don't understand why he's saying
Glyph
doesn't ring any bells, when it quite clearly does. If you look on the drawing there, it's that one. Huh. Maybe I should try and find that one, the one with like the little eye looking thing. Which is not there. Where's Lev when you need him? There it is. That's the very fella.
This symbol is exactly the same with the one I saw in the vision about repetition of specific symbols within the caverns below the base.
Okay. Do we think that's the thing that fits in the... that could be it. It's a hell of a long hike back if it's not this, however. Let's go. Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. Oh yeah. Right. Where's me lever? To push this into the sky. Google gadget. Pardon me. Ooh. It's like a planetarium type of thing. Ooh. Okay. I've noted down the design. I tried placing the reddish crystal in the still clean tip of an odd metallic device and it fitted perfectly. As I rotated the device to its original position using the control handle, the glyph was projected on the wall. So am I now going back to find this glyph? Do we think? Ooh, what's this?
A network of blue lines and dots appeared out of nowhere, resembling some sort of a star map. But why does that dot glow in a different color than the others?
Ooh, I found a secret. Oops. When the dome of the room was closed, as I activate the strange machine, a network of bright lights and dots appear, but curiously one of the dots, the brightest one, was a different colour to the others. What could be the meaning of this? There's an awful lot of questions that the game's asking that I'm asking as well. What exactly could be the meaning of this? The only thing I can think of is going back to that glyph room and trying to find the Zorro glyph. If anybody remembers Zorro. In fact, Zorro's so old, it's actually older than me. Which I know is hard to believe. But yes, there are things in the world that are older than me. Does this seem a bit more lit up on the way back now? Oops. Wrong way. Okay, so it's not there. Okay, now I can't actually... Okay, so that's kind of not where we need to be. I am slightly confused now. Where do we think we need to go? Was that just a one and done for that? Doesn't seem to be anything opened up at that end. Maybe we need to go back to the original point, which will allow us to escape this area. Doesn't appear to be anything else happened here, so maybe we need to go back to the altar. Nothing there. Let's go back the way we started. See if there's something happened on that. The bit that had the... No, there's nothing there. Am I just being incredibly thick here? I didn't see anything. All the puzzles on Monday night were reasonably, I wouldn't say straightforward, but you didn't have to think terribly hard about them. They just, you turned around and the solution was kind of beside you. And now I'm beginning to think, have I just gone kind of mental? Have I just, because it's a different night, and my brain's maybe not working as well as it was the other night. I'm just struggling to make sense of any of this. I don't know how we can leave this place unless there was something else in that room. I don't think there was though. Okay, let's go back down here again. Just in case we've missed something fundamental. Maybe we have to get an axe out or something and batter it. I don't know. Has anything happened to the body? Okay, I am slightly lost. Anybody got any suggestions? That doesn't match up to anything there. That's just stuff about Frank. Okay. Right, so I don't think there's anything more in this room. We've found the secret with the thing beaming to it. We've found the symbols. There doesn't appear to be a... excuse me. Anything that we can do to break anything. Seems really weird that that's there. Yeah, no bother. Cheers, Phil. Thanks very much for hanging out. Okay, let's put that away and let's push this again, see what happens. Oh, we can't push that again, so that has completed this puzzle in its entirety. Okay, what have I missed? Just trying to think if there's anything at all. Okay, so I can hold this. That's interesting, isn't it? Thank you, Lev. How are you? How are you? Welcome on in, readers. Pleased to meet you. If you don't know me, I am older than death. Hey, hey, hey. Hope you've had a good stream, Lev. I noticed you were playing chill game today. Just needed the brain to relax a bit, did you? Thanks for reading, though. Nice to see you. You may have come at an opportune moment, actually, because I am a little bit stuck. But welcome on in, readers. My name's Older Than Death. I am an indie streamer, Scottish streamer, and we've been playing Conarium recently, Monday and today. And oh god, is that thing that's burning me? But I am slightly stuck on this puzzle. I've come to this place and okay. Interesting. What does that mean? That could change things, but I don't really know how, why, or who, or when. Has anybody played this game? I know Lev has played it. He played it in April last year, I believe. This is just going to burn its way through here to let me out of here. I am slightly confused as to what I actually need to do here. Maybe I need to take this back the way here. Here maybe? Oh, where did the crystal go? Okay, I'll keep looking. I found a crystal down here, which is the one I've been holding in my hand there. And I've found the glyph that I've put in the... This looks a bit... Do I have to equip something here? I can't select that. I can't select that, so there's nothing about that. Okay. I am so confused. I found the secret down here. And I found all these little idols that would look cool if we 3D printed them, Lev, like you were talking about the other night. And I found the machine up here. Has it got something to do with this thing? Can I power something up there? No, it obviously is just about plants then. Okay. And I've had a bit of lore there. Okay, let's check for side paths between where you found the crystal and where you charged it up. Okay. Well, I think I found the crystal. Right, let's just walk very slowly. Put the torch on. So there's this is where we found the crystal. Down in here. And we can't actually do anything with that, so that's that. Okay, don't worry about it. We can't be doing much worse than excuse me, I am at the moment. Did you have a good stream though, Lev? Was it a nice game to just chill to? Yeah, but it kind of wanted me to sing some lines out and read. I can understand, yes. Don't think I'd be overly keen either. Right, so I don't think it would be there because that's had a very specific find the glyph and come back again. Oh, thank you very much, Advanced. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That might stop the rot, actually. I seem to have been on a bit of a torrid path recently where I keep attracting people to the stream and then they disappear again. Now that's the side path where so I put one oh, here we go. Yes. Here we go, here we go. 2 seconds. Indeed. Thank you. There we go. It's alright. It'll no doubt... this keeps happening to me at the moment. It's a real pain in the bum. I seem to just attract folk. And then... you could get a couple of new followers and then a week later they all disappear again. So I've got that rune thing. Yeah, it could be. I just don't understand why you would follow and then unfollow. It just, you know, when you follow somebody, just don't put on the notifications. And you never know you've actually done it again. Excuse me. Yeah, I've completely lost the plot with this now. Ah, right, okay. No, it's fine. It's a thing that, at least I know. I'm just struggling to work out what it's wanting me to do. Because it's given me that rune and said, here's that. And then it's not really giving me any kind of shove in the direction of this is what we now want you to do. Ah, okay. Okay. I think it's charged up though, isn't it? I don't know. Okay. I can't pick that up, so I'm gonna need to go back the way. Yeah, it can go on the stand. And then it charges itself up to blue. And then all the stuff disappears. And from within here, there's a side chamber where we had to pick out the glyph from all the various glyphs. But now we can't interact with any of those. So we seem to have solved everything it was actually looking for us to do. But I just can't work out what it now wants us to do. There is absolutely no prompt for what the hell it is it now wants me to look at. And that's where I've kind of got to. And I'd obviously picked the thing up and found that it charges up off those blue lights when it's in your hand, but it doesn't make any difference picking it up and carrying it. Yeah, and that's the thing. I can't think of anywhere else God damn it.
Seems weak.
See, there are times, thanks Lev, when you just don't go far enough. It was all about solving runes 2 seconds ago, and now it's about smashing stuff. Now, do I need to go back and get the crystal? Ooh. Good evening. Do I think we need the actual crystal in my hand when we do this? I suppose it'll become evident if I do very soon. Oh, hello. It's the thing that attacked us when we were in the submarine. Oh. It's like a burial chamber, isn't it? And here's one of these. Oh god. Okay.
Oh god, what was that all about? A vision, perhaps? Oh, I think somehow it has something to do with the intense headaches. Oh.
Okay, so it now would appear.
Blood?
That I am going to need that damn crystal. After all that. However, we're making progress, so let's not distress. Everything's cool. A little bit of backtracking never hurt anybody. I'm so glad, so glad. Right, come here you. Thank you. You just get out the way. Do your thing, zip, and come on, recharge. Let's go. let's go. Let's go. Yes? Look. Don't be a fanny. Let's just get going. Charge me up, baby. Okay, now I'm gonna, every time there's a set of steps, I'm gonna I'm gonna be checking that I can't smash it with my axe. But this all seems to be light on ivy stuff. To get, ooh, what's this? Oh, start drawing a line. Oh, you are having a laugh, aren't you? How am I supposed to remember this? Leave, yes, thank you. I want to leave. Yes, okay. And I'm supposed to remember this thing, am I? Are you mental? 2 seconds, I need to blow my nose. You're not wrong at all, Lev. That's exactly what I was going to do. Zorro with 2 paddles. You're not wrong either, Tara. But I just want to try and get a vague impression of how sharp the angles are. It's probably not going to be super, you know, it's not going to have to be super accurate, but the way it's been at times, then you never know. You never know. Yeah, absolutely. You're right, Lev. So, let's go. We want to do, yeah, from start drawing a line, finish drawing a line. Okay, so it looks like it's actually going to be okay. Oh. Jesus. Is it going to be that, I might have to use the keyboard and mouse for this then. God, it's really sensitive. Right, use. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's obviously wanting me to do something in a certain way. Oh. Oh, alright, okay. Why is that allowing me to just... Ah. Okay. This is very strange. Okay, right, let's go. then... Oh, you... So what's it trying to do? So it wants me to do this, 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 no, this, 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 and it must be those two. No? Can't be those two. Must be those two. Right, let's try this, 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 this. Oh. Well, it can only be either that or that, unless it means I have to do this. Ah, okay. You were right, Lev. So I go that, 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 that. Thank God I could do that with a mouse. Big brain. Thank God for that. Ooh, I'm going down. I'm in some sort of elevator. Not good, not good. We're rocking and rolling now, he said. I thought I'd be much further on than this, but having got stuck completely with that blooming wall as usual. This is where I should really just play things and edit them before they go up on YouTube, and then it makes me look like I actually knew what I was doing. God, we're not half moving here. I think we're just about at the Earth's core. Given we were already underground, and then we took a submarine to the bottom of the ocean, and then jumped out here, and we now seem to have taken an elevator to the depths of... Okay. Have I still got that? Yeah, I've still got the crystal. Let's equip that and just see if we can charge it up before we go anywhere. Is there any... Oh, the lights have gone off. Maybe we don't need this then. But this ivy still seems to be about. Okay. I know I keep saying this, and I'm sorry if I am repeating myself over and over, but the game looks just unbelievably good. From a visual point of view, it's just stunningly good looking for a game that's 7 years old. 8 years old almost. Ha. Oops. Is that breaking? Yes. Even though it didn't actually say that we could do that. I've now got paranoia about everything that I could hit with a hand, with an axe or a hammer. Right, hang on a minute before I go there, because that obviously is a little bit of a side route. Just let's see, is this the golden path this way? Oh god, this... Oh, right, okay, let's go this way first. Lest I forget to come back to it. I know. Okay. Ugh. What is that? What is it? Is that supposed to be just like water rolling down rocks? It looks a bit ugh, to be fair. A beautifully ornate metallic mask with a reptilian face carved on it. It does not indicate anything about the purpose it served in its day. I'll take it. But I do, every time I do that, I do worry that there's going to be a boulder starts rolling down behind me. I've played too many Tomb Raider games. Okay, so that's just set dressing. I can't get into the water, I take it? No. Okay, so that was just all... It's a very ornate puzzle room, isn't it? Secret room, just for that one mask. Can I go in here? No. They certainly didn't hold back on doing the environments for the secret areas. Now I'm totally flummoxed. Where did I come in? So I did that. Did I come in this way? There's so many routes here. Oh no, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I went that way. Yeah, and then there was a way... Oh. Okay.
This obelisk is dead.
Yeah, I could have told you that. You didn't need to stop me.
It's not working.
But does that mean I can put the doodah thing on? No. Okay. That would... Ooh, what's happening here? Oh, okay. Need to power up the obelisk then. Somehow. Is our next... do we go up here? Ew. Not good, not good. Yeah. I think it's got something to do with the lack of light. This is just insane. There's so many paths. That's just where I've come down from. Okay, so that's blocking my route. So this must be... Did I come in this way? This is so confusing. Hello? Have I gone the wrong way here? Is it going to double back in itself? What's that noise? Okay, so that's the other side. and that's the route through the middle. They're just absolutely ripping it here, aren't they? Just deliberately trying to confuse you. Uh-huh.
Yes, it is depicted here. Our gateway out of this world. These reliefs clearly portray ancient Conarium, the thing I have been searching for my whole life. As much as I can understand, that one depicts a seemingly dead city as an ever-living organism with lots of mummified bodies connected to the device. Incredible. And the other one depicts an ancient Conarium which is connected to another one, most probably outside of this planet or maybe out of this dimension. Oh my, this is just marvelous.
Sorry, I was just getting a notification from Twitch to tell me that the bot is now following me. Okay, so let's go. We don't have to break this one out of the ice, it looks like. And then we shall need to turn it. Hair's teeth wrong way. Let's go. Click. Power up. By the time this is powered up, we've forgotten how to get back. Right, okay. We're now on. Right, we're powering. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go. I took the test. Oh. Uh-huh. Don't do this, man. My crystal's gonna run out.
I can't bear the pain anymore.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh dear. Go away. Press on, sir. Come on, Frank, you can do it. The other thing about this game is I'm never sure whether it's entirely scripted. I don't know. I don't know whether that was scripted to happen. Oh, it must have been. So it actually effectively died there. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I don't know, because that's happened before. And the thing just kind of floated towards me and I blanked out and then woke up in a different place. So I wasn't entirely sure whether that was what I was supposed to do or whether I was right. So am I supposed to turn and run back the way I came? Let's go. I don't know whether I'm trying to get past him and run back out, or whether I'm just supposed to run and lead this guy somewhere. Or maybe that's why this is in a big loop. Come on, let's start. No, I can't move, I can't move. Right. Cue the next 40 minutes of me trying desperately to work out what I'm supposed to be doing here. I have to say the run button's not particularly great. It only works 50% of the time you put your finger on it. Right, let's go, come on. I'm presuming the reason that this has been built like it has is so that I can loop the guy. Or do I take him towards the light? I think I'm supposed to try and oh, there's two of them. What the hell? I didn't realise there was two of them. It didn't make it particularly clear. But I do assume I'm supposed to be trying to get past that guy. So the point of the exercise is to try and run away, get the guys to follow me, and then loop them and come back out through this door again to try and get round past them. Come on, run! I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm now beginning to see why this has a mostly positive rating on Steam. That the first half of the game was pretty good fun, and the second half tonight has been quite frustrating. Right, so if I go this way... Let me run, let me run, let me run, let me run, let me run. Oh God. Oh God. If it would actually tell me what I was supposed to be doing, I don't even know if I'm running in the right direction. That's the problem. I'm assuming I have to get back out through that door so that I can go and use my crystal on the ivy. Now there is a central route through here. Maybe I just have to wait until I see all the guys. Maybe I can go around this way. Let me just see where these guys are. Right, he's coming. Oh God, I'm caught again. Right, I've got past them, I've got past them, I've got past them. Yes. Let's run. Run, 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 run. Let's go. Oh, it's a bad time for an ad break. Sorry, folks. Oh my god, they're right behind me. They're right behind me. They're right behind me. Can I go in there? Oh, you absolute... Where the hell am I going? Oh, okay.
All these must be the products of my disordered imagination and nothing more.
Right. So, kind of, what was the point in running away in the first place? Right, okay. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Okay, so there's the two that were broken. Right, so if I now equip this, which is now powered down, but that's okay because I can power it back up from here. Both ways here. Is there a way through? No, just kind of anti-chambers. Ooh, you look a little too lifelike there, I'm afraid. Not enjoying the look of those men. These aren't going to come to life at some point. They have to come to life at some point. Right, so nothing there, and here. We're going down again. Further. Oh, here we go.
I don't know if anybody reads this, or if there is anyone still alive out there. I've lost everybody who was on my search party. I am alone and afraid.
Oh, don't be
Even
afraid.
from the out-of-place echoes of my own footsteps that are reverberating along these halls of ages-long silence. It is hard to tell if I am alive anymore. Those visions, sounds, the devilish scenes described in the release I come across every now and then. We were not meant to be here.
Well, I think I could have told you that. I don't really need to...
Dr. Faust! Dr. Faust, are you there? Answer me, please!
Hello? Who's this? Oof. Okay. Oh, good evening. Ooh. An ornate sacrificial dagger. I'm not liking the way this is headed. wholly intact and still amazingly sharp even after all these years of desolation. The elaborate carvings on the curious metallic surface signifying a reptilian nature. I can take it. Good. At least I've got something out of that. And nobody can stab me with it. I can stab someone else with it, which is kind of making me feel very comfortable in this situation. Where are we going? Who's going to be at the end of here? Are we going to find Dr. Faust? Are we going to find more lizard people? They're very bloodborne as well, aren't they? You can just see all the inspirations from... Oh god. What is going on?
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are
This is where we
things
started.
that cannot be undone.
This is the start of the game. Hello? Watch out! Watch out!
Was that a sheer delusion?
I hope not. I'd feel pretty ripped off if we got to the end of it and it was just like, oh, that was just a dream. What's this? Having heightened my knowledge of the arcane arts, I find myself contemplating the subject of universals, whether definitions exist in the nature of things or in mere conceptions, illusory and perhaps a sheer product of human language. Our means of receiving impressions are absurdly few, and our notions of surrounding objects infinitely narrow. We see things only as we are constructed to see them, and can gain no idea of their absolute nature. So what lies beyond the woven limits of the flesh we've been trapped in, and is it really possible to pass beyond it at least once? What do we know of the world and the universe around us? For the last 10 years of my rough life, I've lived with the undulating echoes of those scorching questions that have rendered me a ghost amongst the flocks. But yesternight, I finally got some answers. During the last session, Frank and I managed to get the printer to work, and, even though the results are blurry, we have the first empirical proof of what we saw out there. Ooh, interesting. Let's go.
We need to be cautious, not to let anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Okay, so we'll shut the door then, just in case. Now, this is the weirdest Animal Crossing collection you've ever seen in your life.
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands. Such cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun with methods now lost to us. As well as the sun, they were believed to be symbols of knowledge.
Okay, can I put it down now, please? Thank you.
A stuffed, subadult Nile crocodile, one of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth.
Isn't it mad how crocodiles and alligators haven't really evolved since dinosaur times? That kind of freaks me out a little bit, you know. Am I supposed to put stuff in here? No.
A medicine man mask from Northwest Africa. A sacrifice ritual mask from Middle Africa.
Yeah. But how come? If they were, you know, effectively dinosaurs, how come more of them didn't exist? Didn't survive? You know what I mean? They're not exactly the most intelligent species on the planet or whatever. I mean, they're pretty sharp, but...
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a preparation for
Here's
a
all
long
the
trip.
things that... Ah! Hang on a minute. Here's all the things that we took note of for the radio room. And... have we gone back in time to before we actually left for the journey? Okay, so we can go down there.
What?
We can't go out there. I'm assuming this is going to be... Oh no.
This is exactly the same room I've been in one of my visions.
You're very right. I don't know whether or not I should be... Well, I can't go around the side there, so they've effectively blocked off going and having a look at anything else. Okay. Just I can't... Okay. Old friend, what you've told me about the shared nature of the experience the Conarium provides made me think about necromantic means of data inquiry. I am sure you remember what I told you about why certain corpses never decay, but rest firm and fat in their tombs for 1,000 years. I believe, with some help from a certain acquaintance, I can provide you with such specimens. This would be beneficial for both of us, I believe. Eagerly awaiting your answer. Okay. Nothing more in here to be gained. Can't open that, I take it. Oh, can open here. Anything in here that we need? Penguin. A figurine of an emperor penguin, a creature native to Antarctica. I'll take that. That must be a trophy, yes.
According to legend, this very djembe belonged to a learned drummer from Senegal who can speak with the dead by rhythmically beating it.
Okay.
A native drum from the Asmat people of New Guinea. Their creation myth says Fumerapits made the first carvings of men and women. By beating on this drum, Fumerapits caused the figures to dance, bringing them to life.
Interesting. Right, so...
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. It is from the private collection of the late famous hermit Klaus von Herdeth. Don't ask me how I get it. I have my ways. Elusive mask from the submerged parts of Kerguelen Islands. A cryptic mask with an untraced origin.
Thanks, Kerry. Thanks for hanging out. I don't think, the way it's going, I don't think there's going to be terribly much longer in this.
This is called the
I could
Mask
be
of
completely
the
wrong, of
Beholder.
course. But thanks very much for hanging out.
Skulls from New Guinea that are believed to be housing protective spirits.
Every time I think we're just about done,
Need a phonograph cylinder.
I find another drawer and another room and another... Okay. Dear E.W. Ross, how can we comprehend exactly how much time has passed since the erection of the earliest ziggurats of Samaria? What can we know about the time-worn Sphinx still standing on the Giza Plateau? They only justify the sheer ignorance of mankind by forcefully making us admit our instantaneous vibrations in the vast cosmos are but an illusion. Today I want to inform you about something that is equally as interesting as such edifices. That's something, I presume, you will have a hard time believing. I have finally acquired some information regarding the fabled cities of Rub al-Khali, which are said to have been built in the undreamt age of certain wonders, and rumoured to have been intentionally submerged beneath the eternally shifting sands thousands of years ago. There is even more to the story. According to a reliable source, there should be depictions of information about the locations of ancient Conariums buried within those halls. Within a few weeks, you'll receive a book containing the locations of those cities and a map predating all maps known today, directly copied from the antediluvian originals. I am sure you are excited beyond imagination and eager to discuss these findings in detail, but that will have to wait a while, since I'll be away for some time visiting the oriental wonders of the old world. I am sure you know what I mean. Hope to see you soon. Harley Warren. Okay. Need to find the phonograph, wherever that may be.
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
It's stuck.
Have I still got my axe? No, I don't. Damn it. That would have been handy.
Woodland Lizard Spirit Mask.
I presume these are all things that have actually been
A
found in the real
serpentine
world.
ritual mask from India, which is said to have hypnotic effects on the one who deeply gazes into its eyes.
Is there a book that I pull out to make the floor disappear? Or as told in some banned ancient volumes I was able to acquire, it is evident that Conarium, when properly adapted to work with the human psyche and physiology, can transcend the mind beyond the limits of time and space into a peculiar place we are yet to explore, if not for our own experiences corresponding exactly with the depictions provided in Necronomicon and some other books of forgotten lore, I would easily declare myself a madman. Conclusively, I have solid evidence printed out for me to justify the objectivity of my position. That dimension is completely devoid of light, other than some small glowing and morphing geometrical shapes appearing and disappearing momentarily around us. It also feels extremely cold, but I do believe These are just null sensations that our physical bodies attain from what is otherwise impossible to acquire without the Conarium. It is not for us to see this fantastic void with a pair of corporeal eyes, and possibly we are the first explorers ever to reach this ancient forbidden place. But the question now weighing heavy on my mind is whether we could ever fully understand this experience with the hindrance of our own limited sensations. Okay, so we've got that. We can't open that. And there's nothing more here. Okay, secondary part, primary part. There has to be something that we use this glove for. At the end of the day. Electrical discharge. Because we can cart this thing about with us for the entire journey.
Looks like something's missing here.
Uh-huh. Okay, so there's now a couple of things. This is obviously the mechanism that will spring the trapdoor. So we now need to go and find the thing that will spring the trapdoor. Oh, have we got it in here? No, we've already been there. I stupidly just closed the drawers, didn't I? So... Do we need to go downstairs then? Where was the... Yes, okay. Ooh.
I need something that can fit.
Lying outside the known space-time continuum, this is a dimension to which the gate is knowledge and the key is the Conarium. As we start to shed our fleshy bindings, we start to perceive more and more. If we inquire by merely knowing and thinking on any subject matter, windows to related time and space open up before our non-material selves, our minds. And what's better, we've grasped that the experiences in the sessions are shared and even improved by all of the attendees' personal knowledge. Even thinking about the possibilities that may bestow upon us in our quest for transcending the limits of our mortal bodies is about to make me crazy. But sometimes I wonder what has been keeping our sanity intact inside of this forbidden place. Behind the thick walls of pitch darkness surrounding us, there is something looming, whispering in my ears in a language familiar, yet I cannot discern its content. Okay, we need to start finding stuff, because we've now got loads of things that we can open or close or... But we don't have the means to open or close them. Okay, so I need to find something that I don't have there, like a... which is probably going to be in the trapdoor. What have I missed? I've obviously missed something on my travels here.
Locked.
Uh-huh.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two versions, but this one is extremely rare. It is called Hanaldi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld. I had it brought by an old captain friend who often visits that island for trading purposes.
Okay. I can't actually take that. No. Okay. So there's only limited space here for me to find stuff. One 613. Okay. Is there a safe somewhere around about here that I've missed? I've not seen anything that needs a code. Just to remind me that I've actually looked in there. No, I can't do anything that. Is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. I can't get... Oh, can I shut that and get round here? Can't do anything with that. I presume it's got nothing to do with the light switch because I can't put that on or off.
Looks like something's missing here.
Okay. Am I missing something? I need that phonograph as well, and I don't have that. Have I missed a room somewhere?
Locked.
That's locked. I feel that I must have missed a room somewhere. Or let's go back to the start. Right. Okay, so this is where I woke up. Is it? I can't find anything around here. Can't open that. I can't open that. Can't pick up anything in here. There's nothing in the bed. I've already picked up the note from in there. Can't use the mirror, so it would appear there's nothing in this room that I can actually use. Doesn't appear to be anything there. That's the way down. I've checked those out. There's nothing in there that I can take. Can't do anything with anything there. Can't take anything from there. Can't split that open, so that's nothing I can do there. I can't get into Can't move that painting. Can't move those curtains to get in behind there. Aha. Okay. Now. Oh, there's the other one of those. Okay, just in case I needed to do something with that. No point in going down there. Could I use the crowbar on that, do you think?
Looks like something's missing here.
Select. Yes. No. So that's not that. So I can just brute force that. That looks like what I would put in the thing downstairs. There's the phonograph. Okay, we're cooking with gas now. Having forced that, we can now use the phonograph to find out what's happening here.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately, it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a resort, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
I'm loving the paintings. Very, is it Degas? Not sure. Anyway, so we now have that, so I think we can now go downstairs. Whatever downstairs. Hello? I didn't like that. At all. Yeah, that was open before, that's fine. So, let's go down here. I think we can use our thing that we found down here. Yes, on this door. And we might be able to find... Oh, great. Okay, so it's a 3 code. This could be a pain, because I can't think where I would see. This might be maybe on the wall of the room that we appeared in. There was a room that we were in that had things on the... Hi. How's the sewing going? I can't remember where the room with the documents on the wall is. Which is a bit of a pain. Oh, there. Right. No, that doesn't look like... I don't think that's what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Don't think that's what I'm looking for either. Where would I be getting that code from? Now, I've got this. Which I think should have some bearing on something, but I've got no idea what that would be. It's got 1613, that seems like a 4-digit code, but I found nothing to actually use the code on. Is there anything that depicts the... I can't see anything with like suns or moons or planets or... Is this open now? No, that's still locked. I've looked at those. I'm sort of stumbling about from puzzle to puzzle at the moment, not really understanding which each one's doing, but then... Hello Van, how are we? You done lethaling? Fantastic, hey. Ooh, honour. Fantastic. Hi Peaches, how are you? Not spoken to you for a long time. Hi Sky, how's you? Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, thank you so much. That'll make up for the bot that followed. Yeah. So everybody can now laugh at me being eternally stupid. Honour, I might need your help. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that.
What?
Hasty there. Where the hell? Yes, okay. So I think we're approaching the end. I'm sure it would be. Yes, okay, right. I think we're approaching the end of this game, which has been great. It was better the first half than it has been for the second half. But there's a puzzle down here that involves turning or hitting switches on this, and I cannot find the thing that would give us the actual code for it. I'm confused. I can't find those symbols anywhere in the rooms that we've just been in. So I'm a bit confused as to what I'm trying to do. that? I've got no idea. I wish I could just find... There has to be a chart or something. Somewhere. It's really frustrating because we got stuck on another, but it was more of an environmental thing earlier, which is why I've taken quite a bit longer than I would have liked
Looks like a preparation for a long
to get
trip.
to this point. But now I just cannot find. That's locked. And there doesn't seem to be anything about suns or moons on that. The only thing I can think of remotely I think so. I've kind of gone round through. There's so many of them though that I think I could quite easily have lost one. Excuse me. I mean, there's about 30 masks in here, so it's kind of hard to have remembered everything that you saw on each one of them. I can't remember seeing suns and moons and... Ah, right, okay, so it's all in the journal, is it? Okay. Oops, sorry. Journal. Ah, right, okay. Item 1 and 2. Backtrack upstairs, room with the last image, start a full walk through this area. Examine the awesome preserved heads, yes. The stuff now crocodile, done that. Sacrificial mask, 1 of 8. Finally, the medicine man mask, yes. 2 of 8. All which are added to journal, 17, yes. Exit by the door. Examine the bag and the table and the 2 relics in the cases, yes. The right hand case, and we'll update journal 17. Okay, item 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Examine all 4 drawings on the notice board and a calendar to the right on the desk. Exit and turn through the door. In the room you'll find mask 3 of 8, yes. Mask 4 of 8, mask 5 of 8, mask 6 of 8. So I've got 6, 3, so I've got 3, yeah, item 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I take the door on right hand wall. Under the phonographs, document 23. The final 2 masks 7 and 8 are in the cabinet. I've got 8. Yes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I seem to have missed 7. Okay, so somehow I managed to miss 7. But as I say, there's so many masks. I've done that, I've done that, I've done that. I've got both of those. I thought, yeah, what, 11, 12. Pick up the phonograph cylinder from the... Yes, examine 2 papers pinned to the board above the desk. And on the desk document 24. Yes, done that. Right, where the hell's 7? That's 1. That's 2. Play the cylinder, done that. While it's playing, walk out of the room and into the room with the 2 blue lit windows, then return. Okay, hang on a sec. So here. Ah. Okay. Dear friend, judging from the tone of your last correspondence, I see that you were shocked to hear how far I've been able to progress. You asked me how I did it, and here I tell you every detail. I believe you will remember me mentioning to a young gentleman named Frank Gilman from Miskatonic University, when I saw his thesis on the pineal gland, its developmental and structural evolution and decadence over the course of thousands of years, I knew I was one step closer to freeing myself from the chains of our corporeal limits. Harley, that boy, was able to understand the underlying notions and spot the details I was unsure of. I contacted and only partly told him about my research, so that he may not treat me as others did. As a man of science, I was sure that he would get anxious, and so he did. After days and nights of meticulous work, changing the design of the machine I originally built and fine-tuning it to adapt to our physiology, we managed to make the device work without rejection by the brain. It was not a design for humans, yet we managed to prepare it for us. You remember how those so-called scientific communities mocked me when I first told them about my theory of transcending the human senses using a mechanical device? To hell with them. They mocked me with the assertion that it cannot be tested by current methods of scientific inquiry. And here it is, giving enough empirical data related to the sessions. It's an alien sensation using it, seeing and feeling without the help of one's corporeal body while floating easily in the ocean of darkness. I will write to you again in the coming weeks and invite you to personally see the results. Okay, so we've got that. Pick up the phonographs, go through this previously. Then a second wooden crate. If I can climb down the long ladder. Okay, hang on a sec. The box, I'll go through the previously opened door. Why have I not picked up mask 7? Where is mask number 7? 11, 12. Alright, okay. I just can't understand why I haven't found 7, because I've found every other one. And they're all on top of each other. 13, 14, 15, 16. Final 2 masks, 7 or 8, are in the cabinet. Which cabinet? Is in the phonograph room. Okay. Right, okay, hang on a minute. I'm slightly confused. There's so much information went through there as I was reading. I'm sort of... Right, so I've got everything in here. I've done everything in here. It's slightly annoying that you miss things because there's a box on the floor and you think, okay, the box is on the floor, and you point at it and nothing happens, and then you realise you've actually to crouch, and that's when you can actually interact with it. So this is not the phonograph room. I've checked all these. I've checked that. I've checked all around here. So, did you say that was in the phonograph room? Where the hell's the phonograph gone? There. So 7 is in this room. 9 and 10. 7's not in this room, as far as I can tell. But there's this machine that I'm not sure. The door on the right hand wall and enter the next room. In the drawer under the phonograph on the left is document. Yes, I've done that. Are in the cabinet. Which cabinet? Because the two masks here are 10 and 9. Or is that the item number? Yeah, the interesting thing is though, I've got item 0102, 03, 0405, 06, 0809, 10, 11 and 12. So 7. I don't know how I've managed to do everything else but miss that item. That's the bit that's confusing me. Anyway, the bit I'm still not. Oh, did I pick that up? Yeah. And I picked that up. And I picked that up. This now open? No. Sorry, I've kind of missed it. I've lost the plot again. Where am I supposed to be going? Backtrack to the stairs. Yes. Open the door and go down. Yes, I've done that one. I've found that one. It was on the crate here. The thing I'm looking for is how to do this puzzle. Okay, so go through the previously opened door. Which... this is where I'm struggling. What previously opened door? Pick up the phonograph cylinder from the box on the left. Which previously opened door? Because I think there's only 2 doors left and they're both locked. This is the problem. Thanks, Van. This is the bit that I'm missing. This is the one bit that I'm missing. I'm obviously... I keep wandering round and missing exactly the same thing over and over again. Round behind the banister stairs in the bottom room. Oh. There's another room and another door down there, is there? No, there's no... Right, I tell you what I'll do. I'll go back to the top. And I'll go from the very top right the way through the whole thing again. Right. So, this is where we started off. this is where we awoke, if you like. I picked up a document from here. I can't do anything here. I can't interact with that. Can't interact with that chair. There's nothing on the crate. Can't do the candle. Can't do anything with that. Can't do that. I don't think so. There's literally just got a torch. So, there's nothing in this room that I can use. There's nothing there. The 3 masks, which I've picked up and had a look at, so there's nothing there. I can't get into that. I've looked there. I can't get into there. Oops. I've had a look in there. I've had a look at both those masks, but I'll pick them up again. Just for the sake of completion. Thanks, Bill. I can't interact with the globe. I can't do anything there, so that's not there. Coming down the stairs. Can't do anything with any of these bits of paper. I can't pick up that. That's where I found the crowbar. So that was that. Ladder. Can't do anything with the ladder. I can't do anything with the curtains. Can't open there.
Looks like a preparation for
Yes.
a long trip.
That's what you said the last 5 times that I've done it. This door is locked.
It's locked.
The code for the door. I know, well, is that the 1613? But what... Ah, the code for the door. What the... Ah, right. I just don't... Yeah. I mean, it's going to come to the point where I'm just going to have to enter it, but it's really irritating me that I can't find the trigger to show me what the code would be. Unless I'm being incredibly thick and I keep bypassing it over and over again. And where does it... Sorry to just ask a stupid question, Nate, but where does it actually say that? How do you know that that's the code? Just for my sanity purposes, because I don't really like not knowing why. I'm just going to go and do it because I'm conscious of the time. It's wearing way further on than I thought I'd be doing this for tonight. But I really don't understand how you know to put that in. Because I can't find any documents to say that's what it should be. It's mad. Anyway, what did you say? North. Northwest, southeast. Okay, let's just go and put them in, because I can't find them. I can't understand what that would be. Northwest, southeast. Oops. No. So, north, west, okay. No idea what that was about. There's the phonograph. Take that. Okay. Okay. What else is in this room? Okay, we can play that there.
In archaic myths, lurking in shunned and forbidden volumes, I've been able to trace some parts, speaking about a device of non-terrestrial origin that is capable of much more than I could ever imagine. Ancient Conariums, I will call them. Machines which are said to have been built long before mankind ever tread on this planet. The very source of the design I've used to make my own version of the machine.
Okay. Aha, now, here we go. Highly ornamental wooden mask that clearly depicts a cephalopod creature. Just looking at it gives me the shivers. Yeah, maybe he did. Ooh, okay, so that's a trophy item. And I'm assuming, sorry. No, still haven't found item 7. Weird. Anywho, let's get.
The ladder doesn't give out under my weight.
Well, we're just gonna have to try, aren't we? That's what it. Okay, I keep forgetting to look up. Too late now, unless I have to go back up there at some point. That's a very, very long ladder. Very, 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 very long ladder. The longest ladder in the history of the planet. Okay. Right, we are. Ooh. Okay, so we're back to the start of the game, where we woke up.
Locked.
It's locked. Okay.
I remember this place, and what we achieved here. Violating the laws of nature with the help of those dead bodies brought here secretly from only God knows where. Forcing them to cooperate by the means of the cursed necromancy. And dreaming their dreams in those profane sessions to learn forbidden knowledge. Now I can distinctly see how pure madness once roamed here, within our own shoes.
Right, okay. I suppose there's a key. Take that. Not sure which room that will be for, but... Disc. Oh, okay. And a phonograph. Let's listen to that then.
It is said that ancient Conariums have the ability to transfer one's mind outside, through the endless vacuum, into other receiving Conariums. Just think about the possibility of shedding off the earthbound mortal coil to reach to the stars and yonder, as a free agent to see the grand scheme above and beyond the third dimension. Being able to contemplate vistas and sense things you could never ever dream of, with the help of the bodily sensations. Finally, we shall overleap time, space, and dimensions, and without bodily motion peer to the bottom of creation. Yes, I know how this sounds to you. This is incomprehensible even for someone like me who spent almost a lifetime on such arcane topics. It is just sad to see. The knowledge has been out there all the time, forevermore, and we failed to read between the lines.
Right, I suppose the question I've got to ask is, how long do we think I've got to go? If it's another half hour or so, then I might just leave it for another time, but Looks like the world's mankiest pizza. Oh god, I'm not going to have to draw that one, am I? Hello?
I knew it. All those years of extensive research have not been in vain. Here it is, lying dormant and standing still beneath the eternally shifting sands of Rubal Khali for who knows how many millennia.
Okay, take the axe. Take the flashlight. Yeah, I have to say, the story itself has been fantastic. But Monday night's playthrough was far... let's say it wasn't quite as obtuse. Okay. Yeah, I might actually just leave it here then, because I'm not playing for another hour right now. It seems like a reasonable place to leave it as well, to be fair. If I hadn't got stuck for quite so long on those two puzzles, then I might have had a fair chance of finishing it. But yeah, I think I probably will just call it a night here, because I've been going for quite a while and I need to get up reasonably early in the morning to take the dogs out a walk. So let's do that and do that. And do that, because it'll start getting a bit rowdy in a minute. Okay, thanks very much, Nee, for that, or we could have been here a lot longer. I am going to check how you were supposed to work that out, because it's been fairly straightforward, as I say, all the way through. You've seen something in the next room or the room after that. There's been something that would lead you to the solution, and you pick that up and you go back and you do it, and it's been fine. And Monday night's playthrough was great. We just kind of went from point to point to point, not a problem. Tonight there's been 2 or 3 bits that were just so obscure, with no particular highlighting for it, so it's been a little bit more problematic. But I'm still loving the actual story. The story itself is fantastic. It's so hooked into anything Lovecraftian. I mean, it's referencing the texts directly in some cases, and the whole thing's built around, obviously, the mythos that he had. So from that point of view, you know, I can't fault it. I still love the visual aesthetic, and the sound design's superb. And by and large, the puzzles are actually okay. There's just been a couple of moments through the playthrough today that have just been like complete head scratchers and just wandering around and around and around. Yeah, it's very good, very, very good. So yeah, you can go back and look at the VODs, obviously. If you don't want to look at it on Twitch, you can find it pretty easily on YouTube, which might be a little bit easier to watch the VODs back on or whatever. So thanks very much, everybody. I might stream on Sunday to try and finish this, because as I say, I've got another game that I really want to start next week, which looks pretty decent. So I might try and finish it on Sunday. If not, I'll finish it on Monday night next week, because on Friday this week we have Indie Horror Night, as we do on a Friday night, in which we'll be looking at 3 games definitely, perhaps 4. We've got Graveyard Shift, which is a full-length sort of hour and a half. Visually looks very good. I don't know terribly much about it other than the fact that you're a security guard in a graveyard, which sounds pretty interesting in and of itself. We're then going to play the demo for a game called The Event, which is set in a hospital. Everybody seems to be setting things in hospitals at the moment. I don't know whether Unreal 5's got a lot of assets for hospitals, but it's been a good few horror games and demos that I've played recently that have been set in hospitals. We'll also look at a game from Itch called Buckshot Roulette, which is absolutely mad. I've played that one on my own, but I want to play it on stream because it is absolutely fantastic. It's got the vibes of Inscription, but it's essentially Russian roulette with a shotgun and a twist. So you sit in front of the dealer, a bit like Inscription, where the guy sat in front of you, the mad guy sat in front of you, and you pass the you pass the shotgun between yourselves and use what you've got asset wise to try and beat each other. It's just great. It's a real good time. And then potentially we'll look at Scene Investigators, which is a demo again for the new game by the guys that did the Payne Street Killings, which we loved so much the other week there. Slightly different vibe on it. You're a crime scene investigator, basically. You turn up at a murder scene and you have to work out who did it and why and how, and so that sounds like a good time as well. So I think the event, Buckshot Roulette, should take maybe 20 minutes each. Scene Investigators, I think, so there's only one scene, so that could take about half an hour. The Graveyard Shift could take an hour, hour and a half. So that's Friday night, 8:30. If you could join us then, that would be fantastic. If not, hope you have a good weekend. Thanks very much for hanging out. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. Hope Lethal Company went well. I will get to a point where I can join you all for that. I'm too busy streaming at the moment to actually get time to go and do anything else. So yeah, thanks very much for being here, and I shall catch you hopefully on Friday, if not Sunday or Monday night, where we will conclude this. Great stuff. Cheers, folks. Thanks very much. Night.